Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday's Market SITREP or Situation Report. Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz, and apologize for not doing a Monday Market Outlook yesterday, man. Just a big day in the Buckley house. I flew twice yesterday in the L39. My son Matthew flew, was supposed to solo, was a little rusty, didn't get a chance to solo yesterday, and then my middle son Jack also flew yesterday as well. So it was like the Battle of Britain Buckleys yesterday. But in between flights, I actually was in the hangar and knocked out the weekly options brief. And in the weekly options brief, man, we covered, and because we didn't do solo Amazon yesterday afternoon, we covered bull put spreads on Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft yesterday. I closed all of those, or no, let me look over here, Amazon, or no, it's in this portfolio. I'm still trying to get out of my Amazon bull put spread from yesterday. Look at this, 83% profit in one day, $1,900 in the Amazon bull put spread. Got out of the Apple, I think, for about the same. And also, where's Microsoft over here? Microsoft, I'm working on closing. It is up 78% in a day. Bam. 3 for 3 in one day. What a fantastic day yesterday. Now, this morning we knocked out the primary live trade brief, and I got to introduce you to a great group of Americans, Mike O'Mara, Saul, and all the other folks down at Jenny Montgomery Scott down in Fort Lauderdale. I can't give you investment advice. I can't give you any of that stuff. I'm teaching you how to trade options. These type of folks can actually sit down with you, evaluate your risk. They are registered investment advisors, a broker dealer. They can give you investment advice, fire trades, and do all sorts of stuff. So there's their contact info on the replay page from today. So reach out to those guys and let you know, or talk to them about what they can do for you as a registered investment advisor, broker dealer. Full disclosure, I get absolutely goose egg from this relationship. I can't. It's illegal. With E-Trade, if you open an E-Trade account, they can pay me $250 for a funded account as a marketing fee. These guys can't even do that. That's how regulated this stuff is. I'm just doing this because I know Mike and his team well. He manages what's like a $2.2 billion book, and he's a smart dude. And Saul on his team knows how to do options pretty damn well. All right. Anyway, how about this rally, man? My God, I sat here with my popcorn and was a little worried, not worried, interested to see what Fauci was going to say. So Fauci testified today. I was keeping an eye on the hearing, keeping an eye on everything there, and he didn't throw any cold water on the president or anything like this. So, man, got in, still in Apple. Look at this. Apple shares, our Apple position is up $15,000 today. I mean, 46 grand. What's our month to date? Month to date. This is my wife's individual brokerage account. She's up 70 grand this month. I mean, just absolutely fantastic run here. Her only quote losing trade was an American Airlines. That was a stupid foray. But wow, and I got some Microsoft over in my profile. I mean, take a look at these stocks. The FAGMs today: Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, or Google, Microsoft are just printing money. Now remember, Apple's got, look at that. Let's look at like just a 10-day chart of these stocks. Look at this thing. Remember, folks, Apple this week has the WWDC. It's not a wrestling thing. It's a worldwide developers conference. Look at that 10-day chart of Apple. And here, since the conference kicked off, I think it ends Friday. So I'm going to hang on to those Apple shares for now, at least through Friday. Wow, another pop here. As I'm talking to you, it's going up almost $16,000. Great time here. So we're going to hang in that. All right, let's go through some stuff here. Good article out of Pat Buchanan. Mr. President, Mr. Governor, Madam Mayor, how long are you going to let vandals run amok? I mean, this isn't a game anymore. Guy got shot in the CHOP, an autonomous district in Seattle. Kid died. And now the mayor's like, oh, yeah, the summer love is kind of turning not out to be. What type of – these aren't the United States of America, folks, if we're not the United States of America. The one basic, most common thing that united all of us, that ties all of us together, is law and respect for law and equal opportunity under the law. right? Every man is created equal. Now, I know that's what some protesters are pissed off about, but this is the least racist country on the face of the planet. All these people aren't going apeshit, are they, over Barack Hussein Obama and Hillary Clinton bombing Libya into the Stone Age and creating the biggest modern day slave state in the world. In Libya, you can go buy an African for $200. Suck on that, Democrats and liberals. This country is awesome. You don't like it, leave. Get out. Or actually set up your own autonomous state. I have zero problems with New York, New Jersey, California, Washington State putting big ass walls around their states, getting rid of the cops, and let us know how it works out for you. And not, funding veterans health care, but giving that health care to illegal immigrants. You give us, actually don't give us a call in a year. It'll take a month. I'm not kidding, folks. We fought a war over this shit. 600,000 Americans died. My God, they're defacing statues of Ulysses S. Grant. The man was the fucking Civil War general who won the war. He defeated the Confederacy and then became a two-term president. He made Lincoln look racist. The man sent the United States Army into Mississippi to kill the Klan. You pulled his statue down? You lost me. For one brief shining moment, liberals, Democrats in the media, you had us all. Seeing George Floyd suffocated, I wanted to jump through the screen and kick the officer in the face. And what did you do? You blew it. 99.999% of Americans were like, holy shit, that's awful. That guy needs to go to jail. That's horrific. You blew it. We're all divided. Racism, cops killing black. No, we don't. And then you pushed us to this point. Why am I rambling about this? Because right now, the market doesn't care. The market doesn't have a conscience. It doesn't live or breathe. It's it. But if we get to the point where the market, first of all, this bullshit continues. I'm so glad that I believe in a well-regulated militia and my family knows how to use it. I'll take care of myself and my family. If the one thing that's happened in the past month of this insane protest is that the cops will not be there for you when you need them. My God, images of people like in their car getting accosted and then like them trying to accelerate away from getting killed and the protesters are pissed. You were supposed to stay in your car, allow us to drag you out of your car and beat the shit out of you like Reginald Denny. What? And I'm furious at this guy. Zero leadership on this issue. Zero. We are hurtling ever closer to a civil war. Now, let me put a bow on this ramble. If, I didn't say when, if the market catches any whiff that Joe Biden has a snowball's chance, and I don't give a shit about the polls. The same polls that told you the night before the election Hillary Clinton was going to win. Like, I want to frame this. Where's my Hillary? Here you go. New York Times. Election last updated Tuesday, November 8th at 10:20 p.m. 85 to 15. I'm going to let that sink in. So don't hit me with any polls. I can't stand to watch any network that actually cites a poll today. The only poll that matters is on election day, and here's the second most poll. If this market implodes, it's because they think Joe Biden. Can you imagine Senator Elizabeth Warren as the head of the Senate Finance Committee? Wall Street will implode. You want to say goodbye to your nice 401k now that's almost back to where it was before the COVID crash? I'll tell you how to say goodbye. Get Joe Biden in the White House. All right, enough of that rant. But it does eventually come down to all of that, folks. It comes down to politics. Look at this. The futures imploded last night when Peter Navarro allegedly implied that the trade deal, quote unquote, with China is over with. And then he had to come out and do some repair damage, and then the Dow futures jumped 300 points just on a dude, one dude. Navarro in the administration saying this stuff. So you've got to be Johnny on the spot with this stuff. This is going to be bad, folks, into the fall. We've been using the acronym DRINC, D-R-I-N-C. Democrats, Russia, Iran, North Korea, China. The closest alligator to the boat is North Korea. Between now and July 3rd or 4th, I'm going to get skinny. Getting skinny means this. I am going to unwind Apple, Microsoft position. Now we're up 16 grand in Apple. We're going to unwind those and get skinny. What does that mean? The only things I'm going to be long are protective puts on the Russell and long volatility calls. I'm going to keep some Raytheon on as my defense trade. Why? Because I think North Korea is going to do something between now and the 4th of July. Seems like that's happened historically, and this time, last week they blew up their embassy in North Korea, kind of the joint embassy. They blew it up. The Morticia, the creepy sister of Cream of Some Young Guy, has ordered troops into the DMZ. I don't know. I got a feeling. I don't mind getting skinny going into a holiday weekend where, who knows, man, here comes Antifa, whatever they actually FA. They're not Antifa, they're FA. They're the actual fascists. They don't like your speech, your attitude. They'll cancel you, shut you down, accuse you of being a racist or a homophobe. Democrats and liberals are what they are in fact themselves doing. The Affordable Care Act is actually unaffordable. Antifa is actually FA. It's a disgrace. Anyway, bullish on Apple, bullish on the Fagums up until the 4th of July weekend. Hey, JP Morgan. Brilliant people at JP Morgan. After the biggest stock rally since 1933, JP Morgan finally tells its clients to buy U.S. stocks, as opposed to here, where I've been telling you, they say it right here. JP Morgan also missed this and missed this, which I nailed to the day and to within 2 days. New call sign, JP Morgan. Now the hedge funds are in. Not just retail, not just Dave Portnoy and his pizza reviews at Davy Day's Day Trading Network or whatever the hell it's called. He picked Raytheon last week to get bullish on, folks, out of a Scrabble bag. Stool Presidente. RTX comes out of the Scrabble bag. This is how millions of potential traders over at Robinhood are buying stocks. A dude in a tank top who does pizza reviews, who only believe that stocks go up. They don't. Be very, 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 very careful. Technically, ladies and gentlemen, we still are in a bear market. I'm not going to get into all the booger eating here, but technically we're still in a bear market. And the majority of this lift has come from the Fagums, the Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft. But Larry Kudlow, I agree with Kudlow. We are not shutting down again. I'm not shutting down. If you want to hide under your desk or your bed with your mask on, do it. My body, my choice. I thought that was kind of a thing in this country, right? How dare you tell me what I do with my body? Fascist, unless it has to hurt the country and Trump. The median infection fatality rate of COVID for those under 70, there's a decimal point, 0.04. You want to tell me you want to shut down the country again for something that has a fatality rate? You are unlucky to get struck by a bolt of lightning than to die from COVID. If your immune system's compromised, like my mother, and you're old, like my mother, then you're in a high risk factor. Other than that, kiss my ass, we're not shutting down. People are like, how dare you? Nowhere in the Constitution, nowhere in the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, is there an asterisk, and at the bottom it says, all these things go out the window if people get sick. Are you shitting me? They were dealing with smallpox. People just dropping where they stand. Those documents were made to withstand times like this, not to buckle under them, not to buckle under Democratic governors and mayors wanting to do damage to. Remember Bill Maher? He's a so-called comedian. I think he's a human piece of trash. This was before COVID and everything like that, a year ago or whenever, on one of his shows. He's like, I want a recession. No, and people are like, oh, come on, boo. He's like, I'm serious. I want Americans to hurt. I want Americans to hurt so badly that they never even think about voting for Trump again. He got his wish. And don't tell me that my God, who was it? The Bill Dudley, the former head of the New York Fed, before COVID, before race riots, he said, I think Jerome Powell should raise rates to screw the economy and screw Trump. He was a former Fed chief of New York. You awake yet? Or are you gonna wake up when they come to your door, spray paint your house, attack you in your car? Wake up. I got to get going. On that note, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge and God bless. I'll see you tomorrow.